Oh, hey guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here in about 1 minute. In order to make our show the most awesome it can possibly be, we are going to need suggestions from you guys. So there's a scroll down here at the bottom of all the kinds of stuff that we're interested in hearing from you. Please give us as many suggestions as you would like, and we'll get started in about 1 minute. Thanks, guys. Dubstep Improv team. I know when you think of dubstep, you think of the show, and so we are so happy to have you guys here. Welcome. Usually we would be coming to you guys from the box performance space, but instead, due to pandemic times, we're coming to you live into your home, so thank you for letting us in. Tonight, everything you see is going to be completely made up because it's an improv show, and everything we're going to do tonight is going to be based on suggestions from you, our wonderful audience. So if you haven't had a chance yet to give us some suggestions, there's a scroll down there at the bottom. We're looking for interesting multisyllabic words, locations, your hobbies, anything you'd like to share with us. You can go ahead and type it into the chat, and we'll incorporate that throughout the show. We'll get started in just a sec, but first I'd like to introduce our players for tonight. We got a Phil, we got a Wes, a Jamie, an Alex, and of course a Rachel.
Woo! What's up?
Hey guys.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good.
Yeah. I like Alex and Wes look a little bit like Mormon missionaries standing together there.
Hell yeah. Hell
yeah. They've been trying to convert us all night.
Oh, holy temple.
And now we're going to convert you, the audience, to our improv shenanigans. That's what we in the biz call a transition. Guys, tonight what we're going to do to start us off is we are going to tell you a story that has never been told before. And so I am going to get a title for that story right now. How about this is going to be the title of our story, Nature, finds a way, from our very own Stephen Lucero. Nature, finds a way. We're going to start with chapter 1. Chapter 1.
Well, I sure liked Jurassic Park, Jamie said, as she walked away from the theater alone. It had been the third movie she'd seen alone. She hadn't been on a date in a long time, and it seemed like life wasn't finding a way with her. As she made her way to the parking lot, she clicked her dongle and her sob lit up.
Like a Christmas tree. It always made her feel welcome when the lights went on in the car and she knew at least someone cared that she was there. As she drove home trying to think about what movie she might go see next Friday night, she realized maybe it was time to put herself out there. Maybe it was time
to really meet someone who wasn't a voice of Siri or an OnStar representative. So she pulled into the nearest drive-thru, which happened to be a Chick-fil-A. And at the drive-thru window, she saw someone who had the greenest eyes she had never seen before.
His name was Charles from his name tag that she spotted with her eyes. "Oh, Charles," she said, and Charles was looked at her like this, and she said, "Charles, I've been doing a lot of instinctual reaching over, and no one's been putting their hand on mine. I was hoping that you could be that person."
To, reach back out to me. He looked horrified, not really knowing who she was. He was just there to take the sandwich orders. He didn't know much about
Love. But the more he thought about it, the more he thought, she is beautiful. And haven't I been reaching out and had no one there except for my dog in the bed with me? Maybe I should take a chance on love.
Oh, and that's the beautiful beginning to our beautiful story, the story of Charles and Jamie. We are going to skip ahead now into the middle of our story. We're going to skip ahead until, how about chapter 17? Chapter 17, we are going to start with chapter 17.
It was getting hot and heavy in the back seat of Jamie's Saab. The windows were steaming, and Charles and Jamie had already seen their third movie together. They decided tonight was the night they were going to make it to second base. That's right. So as Jamie put on the stereo Rosanna.
She put on Rosanna from Santana, the local hit, which really got him in the mood to start making out heavy. He reached over and he unbuckled his seatbelt. He just whispered in her ear, "I'm going to take off your bra."
And he reached back and he felt the clasp, and it was the first clasp he'd ever done, but somehow he knew how to
unclasp it. His fingers wove in and out of each other, swirling around each other, in and out of the clasp, back and forth, until the clasp snippety snapped.
And Jamie said, "Oh, just let me do it." Damn it, Charles. Why have we had to wait this long just for you to unclasp my bra? Can we just get to it? I need to
feel a man lay on top of me, she said. So Charles took her by the face and he grabbed her jaw
firmly in his large right hand. His right hand was larger than his left hand by almost a factor of 2. And almost cupping her entire face, he gave her a huge kiss. A long kiss.
That's it. That's the middle of that chapter. It is getting steamy for these two. And I never knew Wes knew so much about taking off bras. We're going to skip ahead all the way until the end of our story. This is going to be the final chapter for our story. Here we go.
As Jamie walked around the bedroom, she picked up another pair of Charles's underpants and thought, life finds a way, I guess.
And she thought about her daughter, Jamie Jr., who is now at a movie theater alone seeing Jurassic Park, The Undiscovered World, the newest in the series.
In the series that was done by Steven Soderbergh, not Steven Spielberg, for legal reasons. He wasn't allowed to touch the Jurassic Park franchise again. It was just something he's not allowed to do because of low ratings.
So she thought about her Jamie Jr. at the movie theater, and she thought, well, maybe she'll sit next to someone at the theater and meet someone the way I did, the way I met Charles. It changed my life forever.
Just then, at the movie theater, Jamie Jr. was sitting by herself in the theater. She closed her eyes and said, "I wish
there was a man here so much like my father." And
she looked at him after she opened her eyes and thought, wow, that's a real big right hand.
As he reached over and grabbed her face with his giant hand, he pulled
her head off. He pulled her head off. It wasn't her father. It was the large hand town head puller offer that had been strangling and pulling off people.
heads left and right. He had done it again. And as he stormed out of the theater, running down the street, Jamie Jr.'s mother picked up a sock and put it in the hamper and thought about how much she loved her daughter. Oh boy. Well, that happened. I need three other folks in here. I'm hosting a game called Three Square. The way this works is we have three beautiful improvisers up here. We're going to be doing three beautiful scenes. I need suggestions for each of those. So for our first pair here, Heather and Jamie, your suggestion is world ballooning. And for here we go. For Jamie and Rachel, your suggestion is, we'll just use all these ones. Why not? Royalty free. And for our last pair here, your suggestion is slapstick. And I want that to come as the opening line of your scene. That'll be the first thing you say at the top of your scene is slapstick. Cool. All right, let's review these real quick. We've got
world ballooning.
And we've got
royalty free.
And we will start with that opening line of dialogue.
Slapstick.
Who you calling slapstick, you jumping bean?
Oh, I'll call whoever I want a slapstick, you tward-winded twilter.
Well, I have never in all my life heard of such...
Well, so the balloon goes all around the world, you know, and sometimes it comes back, but most of the time you let it go and it just flies away.
Well, as queen, I'd rather be free. I want to fly away in the balloon and be free of all of this royalty mumbo jumbo.
Oh, sure, this balloon will get you wherever you want to go. Maybe sometimes where you don't want to go, but it's very unlikely to bring you back here, Your Majesty. So, you want to just hop in? I'll fill it.
What'd you mix up? Ain't nobody come here to this scene unless they had a mix-up happen earlier.
Well, I mixed up a cocktail, but nobody wanted it, so I just drank it myself.
That is a hard road to hoe when you do a service for somebody else and they want to do it and you got to deal with your own mix-up. That's okay. That's why you're here. This is a place of redemption. We all been mixed up in something. That's how we come to be here.
Thank you. It's just, you know.
No, I don't want to hear. There's no, it's just. Your excuse.
I learned way back then from my pappy about how to mix up the adjectives with the nouns to insult. So I know how to insult.
Oh, well, do you know what I think maybe you haven't thought of? Is have you ever gone down underneath the bridge? You got underneath the bridge and there you'll find a troll who tells riddles. And that troll-telling riddle teller, he told me a riddle about you. And it was so untoward and so confused.
So, I am sorry about the mix-up. It just seems like I can't get nothing right, you know?
I'm so glad you came with me. I needed someone to rub my feet along this terrible journey.
Oh, sure, yeah. You know, it's a hard thing when you're a queen. I bet. You know, like take a load off there.
Thank you. The crown is very heavy. In fact, my traps are...
I went to the kindergarten classroom and I learned a whole new list of words I could call you, baby cry. You ever been called a baby cry before, baby cry?
Not since I was a baby.
So anyway, then I told him, listen here, you don't know who you're talking to because I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm so glad that you are so strong because I needed to be held on this journey.
Well, listen here, let me just pat you on your royal back there, my highness.
Yes, harder is fine. I
just realized that I was calling you names because I was afraid of my own true feelings. And you, I was calling mixed up, even though it was clear you had a drinking problem. And I just wanted to apologize.
You're just a mixed up box of melted crayons. That's what you are.
Alrighty, for this next piece, what we are going to do is we are going to have two actors. That is going to be Phil and Wes, who will be moving around, but they will not be able to speak for themselves. All of their words will be provided by Alex and Jamie. So to get these guys started, we're going to get a word or something to inspire us. I'm looking through here, and it's this one here. Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
I am so excited about this crunchy peanut butter. I love crunchy food.
And you've got it, Amanda. Let me just take one quick bite. Make sure it tastes all right. Let me try it right now.
Oh, describe it. Describe it to me.
Very crunchy, very delicious, very wonderful. And here, my little princess, is your sandwich here.
Oh, just put it on my face. I just want it to lay on my face.
Let me balance it on your forehead. Right
Oh,
there.
it's like a fever rag on me. It's healing with the peanut butter.
My darling, you're radiating. You look like an angel with that sandwich on your forehead.
Oh, I feel so nutty. I
Wait.
feel nutty and beautiful.
What about these small carrots if I slide a couple in your ears?
Oh,
Just
yes,
like-
my ears are too empty.
Oh, yes, sir, I like that.
They
And here,
need more
a hand-
fibrous fillings.
Ooh, yes, look at that. Very nice. Okay.
Oh,
ooh.
I need the celery. Bring me the
yes,
celery.
1 second. They're deep in the bottom drawer of the fridge. I shall go retrieve them now.
Oh, I can't help but
Here we
hold
go,
on.
sliding it open, pulling it out, and here is the celery.
Oh,
a big
yes,
stalk.
it
an
is
extra
so
big
green and full of water. Oh,
Yes,
I
here we go. Let
excited.
me slide it into your hair there. Let me put it in.
Oh,
your
my
head.
hair, darling.
Perfect.
Comb it.
My
Comb it,
sandwich
Jerome.
lunch queen. Yes.
Oh, it's to
yes.
the left. More to the
You
left.
just scratch your
Oh,
scalp with
oh,
this celery.
Oh,
So
oh,
crunchy.
oh,
And let's
yes.
hear the snap of the
Juicy
celery
Mom,
now.
juicy.
One snap.
Oh,
Crunch.
yes.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, you are a monster. I am in an little peanut butter sack
yes.
with
Oh,
the crust cut
Yes,
off.
let's get in the sack. Let's get in.
All right. So for this next piece here, I'm going to get two improvisers on screen. Do we know who it is? Okay. Nope. I think we got
It
Jamie
is
and Alex. That's who it is.
me. Hey, Jamie.
That's right. So throughout this piece, these improvisers are going to try and get the other one to guess a word that the other one is trying to get them to guess. So they're not going to know exactly which one. I just messed that all up here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start to get these suggestions. So Alex is going to turn around. I'm going to get a suggestion for Jamie here, and she's going to try and get Alex to guess. I had something here. The last word there, that last word. She's got it. Okay, excellent. Now Jamie's going to turn around. Alex is going to look now. And Alex is going to get Jamie to guess. Let's go with the second word. The second word?
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, got it. Got
Perfect. And now, Jamie, you could go ahead and turn back around. So they're going to get each other to guess their words, and they're going to start off with the suggestion of pancakes, right from the news. Pancakes. These are
Oh,
suggestions.
what? Carrot kiwi? Thanks, guys. Whew. Almost, honey. Almost,
Almost, honey.
almost ready, honey. I'm
Okay,
just,
okay.
this weekend has been just incredible. The horseback riding, the hot air balloon ride, tops.
What
a
an
honeymoon.
adventure. Yeah.
Wow.
I agree. I feel I just feel like we've really connected this weekend, and I've had a chance to really like get to know you in a way that I didn't before. So so glad.
I was ready to marry you. Like, I was excited about the person that I was getting involved with. And this weekend is like that person times 10. You've like blossomed, without the office and just the rest of the world. It's been nice to see you as you and feel me as me. I think anyway,
No, I really feel that I feel like I'm able to open up to you in a way that I didn't before, because I wasn't really sure if you were if you were gonna be, I don't know, accepting of some of my weird hobbies.
You're not normal. I mean, conventional,
No.
I guess. And I love that about you, you know?
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah.
only woman I know that collects model trains, and I think that's cool and sexy in its own way. You're fascinating, you know? Your hobbies, I love how you can just spend hours on the porch hanging out, you know, reading or, you know,
Yeah.
just fretting the hours away, fiddling away.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, like I feel real creative and very
You are.
crafty, and
You're a woodworker. You're good with wood.
I'm also a woodworker. Yeah, I feel like all of my things you're getting to know, and I just want to make sure that there's room for you in there too, because I don't know, I just want to be open and honest and say that, like, I see all of you as well. I see your open heart, and you're such a great cook. Like, those pancakes smell fantastic.
Oh, yep, they're done. They're done. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So yeah, like, I want to see all of you too. So
My soul. You want me to bare my soul to you and tell you all my secrets?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that.
Okay.
Is there anything that you'd want to know particularly?
I don't. So, like, if I were going to do something for you, right? Like, maybe craft something.
Yeah.
For you, like, is there a subject that you really want to, like, know more about, or that
birds? I would love if you would
great
carve me a wooden bird, a little wooden sparrow.
Or maybe I could use some fabric.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some red.
Yeah.
And make, like, a picture of a bird.
Yeah. You want to crochet like a picture for me?
That would be with like yarn and needles, but, like,
Gotcha.
I would do something with like, kind of like a sewing needle kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very little stitches.
Yeah, like a lattice work and get in there
Maybe it could
with.
go on a pillow. It could go on a pillow.
Yeah. You want to inscribe something? Cross stitch it for me? I'd like that.
Oh,
I'd really like that.
That's very close to what I do.
That'd be
as
so
a matter
sweet.
Of fact.
I mean, it's hard for me not to think of wood, though, because you're so good with wood, and the way you work with a knife and you work wood it's sexy to me. It's sexy the way you chip away at a little log and turn it into a work of art. Wow. I mean, I love fabrics too. I love collages, and I love quilting and all that. I love everything you make, baby.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like, maybe what I could do is I could write your name on your jacket.
Oh, like, yeah. You want to inscribe it on there?
Almost. Yeah. Almost just like that.
Cool.
But, maybe, and if this is too personal,
yeah,
you can just stop me. But
rhinestones.
I do have a bedazzler that we could bust out, but
okay.
If your brother, maybe your bro, wanted to
Thomas,
give some input into
that. Get some bro input, some bro energy in there.
M bro, like,
for sure,
something like that to get you that bird picture that I know you really love.
It'd be nice to have an embroidered jacket by you, or really anything embroidered by you would be nice. Yeah. I love embroidery, in fact, so much.
Yeah, me too. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I need to get started. Yeah.
Well, let's have these pancakes. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's heat up.
Great. Is there? I don't see any syrup. So.
Oh yeah, right here. Here you go. It's from Wisconsin.
Great.
Wisconsin syrup.
Yeah, they have lots of good maple trees in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking about that Walt Whitman poem the other day.
Leaves of Grass.
Whit.
Mm-hmm.
He just, he's just doing his thing all the time.
Just doing poems.
The hours. He just spends the hours whitting the hours away.
Sure. Yeah. I've been thinking a lot about, this bird thing, and
the sparrow.
Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is just, like, whittle one for you.
Fuck yeah!
What?
Fuck yeah, Beth. Thank you.
Okay.
I would like that.
All right, that was great, guys. Good job. Let's have everybody up. We're gonna do now just a short little scene, a series that we call an onion. There are layers to every scene. So the way that this will work is Phil is going to start on. No, Wes is going to start. I'm sorry, Wes will start as our center of our onion, and then we will add one more person to the scene, and they'll do a 2-person scene, and then another person will be added, and we'll do a 3-person scene, all the way up to 5. Then we will onion ourselves back down to just Wes, and we'll see what happens. We're going to get a suggestion from something that our audience has offered, and it's going to be this one. Thanks, Mom. Backyard, Wes. Backyard.
All right. Oh, almost done. Almost done. I got the mud pit dug. I got a little moat. Bringing the water into the mud pit. This is going to be so much fun when my friends get here. Yeah. I can't wait to go jump in that mud pit that's being fed by the
Yeah,
moat.
you got roaches. Yeah, roaches are pretty much pumping out of your basement. It's like a goddamn factory down there.
Ah, darn. I'm a hunter, right? I have some
Yeah, I
big
noticed
game
there's a lot
down
of
there.
raw meat, a lot of raw
Yeah.
game meat down there. That's what the roaches are eating. That's what they're feeding on. That's where they're laying the eggs.
Darn
So-
it.
Seemed like you.
Hey, you guys from Jersey too?
No. I am from India, but I, have worked on
Really? You got that patch that says right there, NJ Love, huh?
Oh, yes, we love Michael Jackson.
Oh, really? Now, that's not okay here. That I don't appreciate that here. We
Oh.
listen to classical music here. All right?
Oh,
The greatest thing, of course, about these supplements is that they sell themselves, right? Rodney knows.
they sure do. They sure do.
Anyway, so if you just buy in at the entry level price, I mean, Rodney knows you're going to be selling more than what, Rodney? A car's worth?
At least.
Dang, I'm so excited.
Hey guys, thanks for coming into the break room. I just wanted real quick to let you know, can't keep everybody on after the Christmas season. So
Mhm.
today's going to be kind of like a Hunger Games out there.
Okay.
So like the
Uh,
more stuff you can stock, better off
Santa?
you're going to be.
Santa,
Yes, Charles,
can we
go
use
ahead.
can we use magic in the fight? Can we use elf magic against each other in the fight, or?
Magic is absolutely allowed.
All right.
Yes, Louise.
Yeah, what's the rule about sharpened candy canes?
If you got them, flaunt them, use them, don't waste them. Get ready to get
Uh,
in the pit and get angry.
Is it cool if I go sell my soul to that like snow man living in the cave to get extra snow powers?
The Yeti?
Great question.
Yeah.
Great question, Lou. You know what? I'm gonna have to go check for a ruling on that. Be right back.
So some people are saying that the supplements do cause esophageal cancer, but Rodney knows that's not true.
That's not what I had. That's not what caused it. That's not what caused
Right,
it. That's what I had.
And Billy sure knows with the esophageal cancer, you can work just as well with those supplement tubes. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's right.
Oh God! It looks like you're having a heart attack, honey. It looks like you're
Oh
having a
God, I'm gonna go sit down in the car.
heart attack. Well, this is very beautiful music.
Thank
You
you.
know.
Yeah, that's
We're
right. We don't
burning-
have such a tough interior, over here on this side.
It's very lovely. We'll get rid of the Michael Jackson jacket.
Thank you. Please, no. I'll be on my way.
Now I can take some of that meat off your heads if you really need me to.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, why don't you take the zebra and a few of those lions I killed?
Would you mind if I just slide into the carcass for a little bit and feel the warmth before I invest in it financially?
Yeah, but they've been dead for a long time. I don't think it's still
Oh, it don't
warm.
matter none to me. I'm gonna slide.
Yeah. Just built a waterfall coming off of my roof. Dang, all my friends are going to be so pumped when they feel that water hitting all their skin. Dang.
That was good zoom in. That was nice.
Mhm.
Nice cameras. Great. Cool. We are going to host a bit of a spirited debate for you all. The way this works is our improvisers with their opinions are going to come forth and speak their truths and their minds. We're going to get started with a suggestion from our audience to inspire this. So I'm going to go in the comments and I am going to take, let us go with saunas. Saunas. How do you all feel about saunas? Anyone have any opinions? Love them? Hate them?
I
Think they're
enjoy
dirty?
saunas. I enjoy saunas so much. I used to live at this apartment which had extremely hot water, so I would just crank it up and just chill in the bath or not in the bath, in the living room or in the bathroom, whatever, with all the steam, and I would just reap all the benefits of getting all those toxins.
Yes, Jamie.
The bathtub should be in the living room.
Yeah, proceed.
Yeah, like I love a nice hot bath, but what I really want to do when I'm taking a nice hot bath is watch some TV. I don't want to be in the bathroom close to the toilet where everything is kind of stinky. I want to be in the living room. I want to be in where all the action is. Like I want to be where the people are is what I'm saying. And where the people are is in the living room.
Challenge.
Yes, Heather.
Little Mermaid is the best Disney movie of all time.
Yeah, of course. Proceed.
I mean, maybe it was because I saw it only when I was like 5, so I was at a very impressionable age. But I spent a lot of my childhood like pushing myself up on rocks and pretending that I had a fin and pretending I could talk to birds. That movie has everything. There's scary stuff. There's bad things about body image. There's bad messages for women.
Yes, Wes.
I'm still waiting on my letter from Hogwarts to be a wizard. It's gonna arrive. I'm just like the really held back kid that finds out later in life that he's a wizard, and then he goes to Hogwarts and just like, yeah, it got lost in the mail, and it finally got sent back by the birds. And here's your wizarding pass. Now you just have to go learn how to be a wizard.
Challenge.
I hope so. Yeah, Phil.
I've never wrestled a warthog.
And Jamie.
Warthogs have weird horns.
Okay, proceed, Phil. Sorry, I thought you challenged. Maybe not.
I've never wrestled the warthog. That's right. I've never wrestled a wild animal. I just want you people to know that I feel like I'm a domesticated person. Like I don't go out there challenging nature. Nature doesn't really challenge me.
Yes, Rachel.
Everyone should know how to wrestle.
Yes, proceed.
Men, women, children alike. Everyone should know how to wrestle because I guarantee you people would not try and pick fights with each other. People could walk down dark alleys at night and no one would think the wiser. Everyone would be on the same page. It's like having a gun on
Challenge.
Yes, Heather.
I can't wait to walk down a dark alley again.
And Phil?
I love wrestling promos.
Okay, Heather, proceed.
No, because I envision walking down the dark alleys is like the thing you do after a night out, right? Like after you went to a bar with your friends and you drank and you went to a concert and you make bad choices and you walk down the alley to get back to your car at 2 a.m. And that's like not an experience we've gotten to have in like a whole year. I miss all the smells. Like I miss the smell of behind the launch pad. And I hate going to the launch pad. I hate going to any place, but I miss it so much right now.
Challenge.
Yes, Phil.
Metal shows smell like weed and BO.
Yes, proceed.
They do, and it's just something you kind of have to accept. It comes with the turf of like extreme music and such. Is a lot of people don't seem to take care of themselves, and they enjoy.
Yes, Jamie.
Yeah, whatever happened to the X Games? Remember those?
Yeah, proceed. What happened to
in
those?
the 90s? Like that was remember when every sport was extreme? Like we're doing extreme. Now it was like skateboarding and snowboarding. Now there's an extreme couponing show.
Challenge.
Yes, Heather.
Mountain Dew is the most extreme drink.
Hell yeah, proceed.
Right, don't we think? I mean, have you ever seen anything that comes in such neon colors? Anything that comes in a color that lurid must be extreme. And they have like cool names like Code Red.
Challenge.
Yes, Phil.
Nothing will ever beat Surge.
Yes, proceed.
That's right. The over-caffeinated, over-sugared soda that was discontinued, but you can find it still in GameStop or any other really...
Yes, GameStop is closed.
Jolt Cola.
Yes, tell me about Jolt.
Jolt was around in the 80s. It was extra caffeinated and extra sugarated, and it was well before Surge. Short answer, I'm older than you guys, and I'm gonna mention that every single time I get a chance to. So
challenge.
Yes, Wes.
You know that feeling you get when you're like on a cliff or whatever, and it's like, ooh, whoa, I'm getting nervous, and I might just like fall off the cliff. Well, I had that experience with like antifreeze or whatever. You know, it's like supposed to be really bad for you. And I was like pouring it into my car. I was like,
yes, Heather.
Don't put antifreeze in your sauna.
Yeah, proceed.
Because that would be the antithesis of what you're supposed to do with a sauna. A sauna is a place where you go with your private thoughts. You think about the Little Mermaid and wonder why Hogwarts resented you and what kind of sugary drink that you're going to be able to have once you've parched your body of toxins. Thank you.
Look, Ariel, we really appreciate the work you've been doing. A lot of little girls have been buying your stuff. You know, bird sales are up across the board. You're not pushing up on the rock as strongly as you used to. We're going to have to let you go.
I'm not your whore, okay? Walt?
Well,
All
this
right?
contract that you signed under the sea says otherwise.
And you feel okay enforcing that contract?
Well, you signed it with your
slimy-
little kid.
I was so naive, and you knew that.
Well,
You
it's
took advantage of me, you son of a bitch.
It's not my fault you thought that seashells were a bra, okay?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you still
From
signed
the ocean, you son of a bitch. How was I to know? You manipulated me, and you know that.
A mere suggestion is not manipulating. You should have listened to your father, quite frankly. You should have listened to your father. I know no teenager likes to hear that, no matter if you're 16 or
I had a
almost.
barnacle for every time I've heard that, okay? Yeah, my dad's great. King of the sea.
Yeah.
He's a shitty dad, okay?
Well, you say
Look,
that.
I've had a hard...
You what?
I'll pull up on your rock, you son of a bitch. I'll pull up.
See, that's the problem. You're supposed to
flash
push
my
up.
little seashells
up
for your
on
little
the
girls and boys so you
There
can
are-
make your plushes.
There are no pull-ups on the rock. You push up onto the rock. This is the whole problem. You're
Nice.
breaking your contract by trying to pull up onto
I get
the
this,
rock.
by the way. I know that
Yeah.
it's not... Yeah, I'm talking too much. It's because you killed Sebastian.
Well,
Just
it's also
stop-
because I'm waiting
stop
for you to
doing
lose your
that,
voice
okay?
again, kid. You talk way
Stop
too much. I'm just
torturing me.
waiting for someone to trick you again into giving your voice away. But that's fine. Until that happens, I need you to look at clause A,
All
point 2. You've got to push up.
I'll do
onto
your
the
little
rock.
dance. Okay.
Regina, I want to thank you so much for coming out on this second date with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Regina, you seem kind of startled.
Look, He-Man, I've seen all your shows and I'm like a really big fan, but I thought the wrestling thing was like more of a persona, and it's just like a lot in real life. You speak at a very high volume.
I'm sorry. I mean, people think it's an act, but really, this is who I am.
No,
I'm not a character. I'm a man.
I see that now, and He-Man, I'm sorry I just was expecting something different, and this isn't bad. It's just different.
I
It's just
know,
different.
but it just explains. It explains why you've been so shy with all my advances towards you. I feel a little awkward is all.
No, I don't want you to feel awkward, and it's not that I don't appreciate it. I do, I really do. It's a lot of spandex in real life, and so I just, it's our second date, but I feel like I've seen every inch of you,
I wear this every day, all right? I put
I
on my
know.
fanciest one, has
I
a nice
know.
little tuxedo bow and everything for you.
I saw that, and I appreciate it. I know you're trying. It's just, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to. We're both trying.
oh wow. Okay, kids, let's go this way. Wow.
Ooh.
Lady.
See that lady? She's giving me the eye. She's giving me the eye. I want to give her some of this.
No.
Give
You
her
know
one of
what? You
these.
should. She shouldn't talk to you.
And so, what happened exactly? He went over to her, and he said he hit her with his elbow.
She was provoking him. She was
Okay.
pointing at. He was wearing a special
And
leotard.
this was a mother with her twins.
Yes,
right?
but the twins were pointing at the special leotard, and so he
Sure.
just like a warning elbow. I mean, it was like
elbow.
a defensive.
He broke her jaw. He broke her jaw with a warning elbow.
Yes, he's very strong.
Look, your boyfriend is going to be in prison for quite a bit of time. He's got a pretty long rap sheet. He's got
He's
a lot
not
of
my
priors.
boyfriend. He's my fiance. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's nice, huh?
We should have put this out here years ago.
Yeah, I know. Who? Yeah, you never think. Well, yeah, you see it always in like Better Homes and Gardens. All these lawn chairs everywhere, and getting one was it just brings it all together.
Yeah, I really think like getting a bathtub to lounge in was a stroke of genius on your part, Gary. Just
Yeah,
yeah,
I
great
know.
idea, man.
I know. It's like who would have thought? It's always warm. It's always cozy. It has a nice, ergonomic, bathtub support.
Like
And I just
I
wheel.
have a lot of lumbar support in here. I'm feeling very like, feeling real good. I can just sort of reach over, grab my drink, take a sip, and then put it back. It's really just bravo, Gary. There is maybe one small problem is just keeping the water hot is difficult.
I've been thinking about that.
Okay.
Check this out. I got this bag of hand warmers that I've been stomping on my way over here. So I'm just gonna plop these into the tub.
Okay. Okay.
All right. What do you think, sweetie?
Sure. I mean, it doesn't look as pretty, and feels almost a little burny. Like it feels like a little like maybe a chemical that's not supposed to come in contact with my skin.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah. I punctured holes in all of the hand warmers so all the little beads fall out.
Oh,
I'm not sure what the beads are.
It's itchy, Gary. It's real itchy.
I got a big tub of Lubriderm. I'll just dump in there.
Great. Okay. Should we drain it? No? Okay. All right. Let's just keep.
I had to take off the drain because you don't need a drain when it's a bathtub on wheels. You could.
Sir, do you know the whereabouts of your wife?
Yeah. Well, sort of. I was pushing her to the hospital, but it's a huge tub of water. It's very heavy, so it started rolling down the street, and it went down an alleyway behind some bushes, and I think it just kept going because it's a big hill.
You didn't think to follow through and see where your wife might have landed in this bathtub full of possibly acidic liquid?
Well, I was making my way down there, but it seems like she was going a long time because of the splashes that are on the road. I'm following splashes, and I'm just.
The sauna feels so good after a long workout.
You mind me smoking in here?
Oh, I don't mind. It makes the steam thicker. I love it.
This is nice. I feel less tense.
Yeah, you sweat out all the lies. It makes the truth come out.
You sweat out all the lies you said?
All of them, Jerry.
Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know anything about that, Marlene. I don't have anything that I've lied about. So.
Oh, is that so?
Well, no. It's just I'm not used to being hot like this.
That's okay. Just let me put a couple more coals on the fire, and more of your lies will sweat away.
Well, they would if I had any lies, but it's just the heat's just getting to me. Is all that is, I think.
If you can't stand the heat, get your ass out to the sauna.
Yeah, I would, but Marlene, I was noticing as I put my cigarette out that you blocked the door.
I did. It's locked from the inside and the outside in case you kill me.
Well, Marlene, I'm not about in here trying to kill you.
I know that. First, you're gonna tell me what you did with the money.
The money? God damn it, Marlene! I don't know what you're talking about. All the money.
You
know what I did with the money I
my
told you?
money.
All I did was I wrote down the bank deposit slips and I brought them to your house, just like I said I was going to. If something happened to the money after that, then I don't.
That's
but
right.
No.
You took my money. And I know you did. I have it on closed circuit television.
So what is this? You bring me into your sauna just to sweat me out, to
That's right.
hallucinate a
This is also
snappy
being
gas band?
recorded. This is also being recorded and broadcast out live to the launch pad. You're not going to make it 10 steps outside of this sauna because you are a crook. And it's time that we dance you into oblivion.
Well, I guess if I'm gonna die, I'm going out. I'm going out in my dress spandex, okay? This is who I am! Sure, it's not what you expected.
We see
Sure,
all
it looks different than the Disney movie version you anticipated. But here in this sauna, in my outdoor bathtub, Marlene, I find that I am free! I am free! Oh!
It's not a musical.
Mm-hmm.
As close as we can get to a musical in an asynchronous format.
Holy shit, it's hard to snap as a
It was
team.
hard to snap.
Yeah, what if it's like all delayed or something?
It was fun.
Oh, hey, I'm doing the outro. Oh, whoa. Hey, whoa, that was crazy. Thanks for coming, everybody. Oh, whoa, so many good comments. So many wonderful people. Wow. Hey, I hope you all had a good time. We sure did. If you liked this, maybe go to the boxabq.com and you can like look around and click on links. It's really cool. And you can make a tax deductible donation to us if you want. Have a good night.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks,
Mom.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, Bruce. Like and subscribe.
You got it, buddy. You killed it. You nailed
You
it.
nailed it, Wes.
Love
Nailed
y'all.
it.
Oh my God.
Have a good weekend.
Sweetie, I almost caught up to you.